Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm a Master SoulPath Teacher and Guide, and this message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Gemini. This week we're looking at a significant relationship, this spiritual lesson for you behind what's going on in that significant relationship, and also any other information that wants to come through. Alrighty then. Nope, hang on. I didn't set our positions before we started drawing. Okay, tell me where to put the cards, please. Okay. Knight of Air at the top, Ace of Earth, Empress, and Queen of Fire. Interesting interactions going on here. So, in the traditional sense, these two cards facing each other, Empress and Ace of Earth, would indicate a pregnancy. But I think what's going on is that you're definitely building something together. Could be a pregnancy. Queen of Fire is the card that is representing you, and she is someone that offers that spark of vitality and passion to an encouragement to the other person. And so it's like she's putting this vitality into the Empress, who is about to give birth. And then here is our Ace of Earth, which does, again, like I said, sometimes indicate a birth or a pregnancy. So there's a creating going on between you two. And I feel like you're trying to create something stable and wonderful for your future. Understanding that, okay, so there's a couple of things happening here. Because this is such an exciting time, Gemini, there is a tendency to get carried away and swept away in the excitement and the passion of what you two are making. And the Knight of Air comes in, and this is always an indication that we need to look at the truth. We need to look at the facts and maybe take a step back and do some planning. The Knight of Air speaks truth that isn't always comfortable to hear. And so as you're doing this, because Ace of Earth indicates that there's a lot of work to be done. There's a high potential for success, but there's a lot of systematic work to be done. So I feel like Knight of Air is saying, do you have a clear plan here? Do you understand where this is going? Have you thought through this enough? Or are you just swept away by the romance of the idea or the excitement of the moment? So that's what's going on one level. I feel like, Gemini, you're more of the instigator in this, and the other person is maybe the one who bears the consequences. So I don't know if they're the one who has to actually put it into motion or do the work, but it's definitely you're pushing something their way. And I do feel that this is a very joyful time. I don't want you to lose sight of that joy. It's just making sure that we have a handle on the rationality. There's a lot of excitement right now, and that's okay. But as you're trying to make something grounded that will last, it's very important that you also stay a bit grounded and not too scattered. Can you tell me a bit more about the Knight of Air, please? Okay, so I'm getting a little clarification on the Knight of Air, and I feel like this is validation for what we were just talking about. Three of Air and the Page of Water. So your intuition is trying to talk to you, saying, hey, actually, this isn't working. I don't like where this is going, or this doesn't feel right to me. And it's really asking you to pay attention, to really listen to what you're receiving. Oh, this is a little bit more complicated than that, though. So who is which? Is the page the partner or the Gemini? Okay. So Gemini, what it's coming across as, you desire so much. You desire such love and attention and affection from your partner, and you're seeking it actively, the Page of Water. that even if they don't fully give you what you're asking for, you're willing to accept it instead of asking for a bit more or asking more questions or trying to determine if this is really what you would like. And this is about not accepting less than what you're worth and not accepting less than what you truly deserve. The other partner feels like they're very generous in this particular situation. And like I said, I think there's a lot of positivity happening, but just make sure that you're not settling for less or that you're not just going along with this because it's so exciting and wonderful. Okay. Just give me a second here because I'm being asked to go a little deeper with these two clarification cards, and I need to just really hone in on what they're saying. Complicating the situation is also a fear of betrayal, a fear that if they do give you what you want, it's still not going to be there. It's like, where's the catch? But I feel like there's something even deeper than that. So is this, okay, so it is connected to what we were talking about with the Knight of Air, being sure that you're seeing the truth. Okay, Gemini, I'm just getting that you need to be fully aware that and fully supporting yourself, that you're receiving exactly what you deserve, exactly what you want. Do not settle for less. The Queen of Fire kind of looks like she's putting out these hopes and wishes. And I feel like what is happening is that the Ace of Earth is what's going on in the future and what's going on between you. But you could be asking for more like the 7 or the 8 or the 9 or the 10. You can be asking more than just the foundations of this. This other person has a lot more to give, and it's okay to ask for more in this particular circumstances. I feel like they're open and willing to give, and you might surprise yourself. You might be surprised by what you two come up with. But make sure that you do not sabotage what's happening now by settling for less so that you can resent later on, or that you can say, well, you know, it was nice that we didn't get all the way. Okay, this is about going all the way. This is about committing to the distance. This is about really honoring yourself here and honoring that you can always ask for a little bit more if it's truly what you want. And you need to make sure that what you want is what's best for both of you, but it's true to your heart, not through manipulation or through, you know, wanting to get something from the other one, but something that you truly feel good about inside. Okay, let me get one more card for you, Gemini, just to help you kind of digest all of this. The Star. Okay, so really come back to that inner compass. Find that inner sense of, this is who I am, that inner knowing. The star is like the North Star. It always guides us. So it's back to your alignment with your higher self, your alignment with your inside. And Gemini, I feel like right now your alignment is being distracted. So come back inside, come back and connect with that quiet knowing, with that quiet voice that tells you exactly what it wants and exactly what it desires. The star is also indicating that maybe you need to take a little break from this for now, all of this activity and all of this excitement, so that you can kind of come back down and rejuvenate. There's also a sense of hope with the Star card, a belief that the future is going to be better and that you're putting the future back together in a constructive way. And so, okay, I see. Because this has moved along so quickly, Gemini, you've kind of lost sight of the fact that you did ask at one point for a better future. And you're kind of caught off guard by how quickly everything has happened and how much is coming forward for you. And so the star is asking you to reconnect to that moment where you were manifesting actively, I would like a better future. And remember that when what we ask for, we receive, right? So remember that you have asked for this, you have manifested this. And so this isn't coming up to you out of the blue. You did manifest this. And when you accept your manifestation, then you really open your heart to the fullness of what's there. And you don't try to sabotage it. You don't try to ignore truths that will make this go wrong. You really are more in alignment with, oh yeah, I did this. Oh yeah, I created this. Okay, I don't need to be afraid of it because I created it. I did this. So I hope this all kind of makes sense and goes together, Gemini, because like I said, this is a really positive, exciting time, but it's a positive, exciting time that you have already manifested. You're just seeing the fruits of your labor, really. It's just you've kind of forgotten that you manifested that. So you can reconnect to that remembrance. I think this is going to go forward a lot more truthfully and a lot more smoothly. So Gemini, thanks for joining me. If you would like some more guidance, some deeper guidance, I offer astrology readings. I also offer tarot and soul path mastery packages if you want to go even deeper than those two. So description has links to my website as well as my email. soulguidancewithAdriana.com is the website, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.